welcome to Tuesday Yoga. I've got a fun Vinyasa flow set up for us today to help create some space in the shoulders and flowing to get the body moving and going. I hope everyone's doing well, and then we're just going to get started in seated just really quickly, okay? So taking a nice comfortable seated position, hands just at your heart center, sitting up nice and tall, roll your shoulders back. I invite you to close your eyes. Take a nice big deep inhale in through your nose. Big exhale out through your mouth. Press your palms together firmly, just sealing in your practice. Good, and then slowly just drop your arms just down by your sides and just do a few shoulder rolls, just backwards here. Good, and then rolling your shoulders forward a few times. Great, and then let's just do little head circles, let's just do 3 in one direction, just before we start moving into things right away. Good, and then let's switch directions. Okay, great. All right, bringing your head back in line with your spine. Let's reach our arms up over our head. And then exhaling hands through your heart center. 2 more times just like that. Reaching your arms up over your head. Exhaling hands at your heart center. 1 more time. Arms reach up. Exhaling hands at your heart center. And making your way into tabletop. Okay, so spreading your fingers out nice and wide. Knees directly underneath your hips. Okay, toes can be tucked under or pointed back. It doesn't matter. And let's just do 3 rounds of cat and cow. Just nice and slow, articulating your spine, connecting your breath to your movement. Coming into neutral tabletop. Okay, we're going to do half thread the needle. Okay, so let's start with our left arm first. The left arm reaches up towards the sky. And then bringing your left arm underneath your right, but instead of dropping your left shoulder all the way down, stay up so that you just bring the back of your hand onto the mat, and then really practice keeping your hips nice and square. You can look sideways, you can look up towards the sky. Again, whatever feels good on your neck here. So just half thread the needle, okay? Good, breathing here. Again, check in with your hips. Good, slowly release. Let's reach this left arm back up towards the sky and then lowering back down. Switching sides, right arm reaches up, half thread the needle, right arm under your left, don't drop down all the way, and then notice if your hips want to lean to the left, you want to square them off, lean your hips over to the right. Ground down into that left hand, lift up through your chest. Good, right arm back up towards the sky. And then lowering your hands back down. Good, another round of cat and cow here. Just 3 times, nice and slow. Being really mindful of how you're moving in and out of cat and cow. Good, last one. Coming back into neutral tabletop. Left arm is going to reach up towards the sky. Good, and let's circle our wrists out. Good, and then you can circle the other direction. Great, placing your left hand onto your low back. Okay. Fingertips are going to face your tailbone. And then again, really ground down to this right hand. Reach your left shoulder up towards the sky. And then again, check out your hips. You want to keep your hips bumping over to the right, lifting up through your chest. And again, rolling this left shoulder up towards the sky. Good, left arm reaches back up towards the sky, and then exhaling, lowering back down. Right arm reaches up, and then let's do those wrist circles, just in one direction. Good, and then switching directions. Good, and then right hand onto your low back, fingertips face your tailbone or the back wall, and then roll this right shoulder up towards the sky, spiral open here. Good, keep your hips nice and square, bumping them over to the left. Good, right arm back up towards the sky, and then lowering your right hand down. Okay, switching arms again. So left arm is going to reach up over your head. Good, thumbs up towards the sky. Now you're going to flip your thumb down, and you're going to swim your arm back towards your hips. Good, and then you're going to swim your arm back up with your thumb up. You're going to switch and bring your arm back up over your head. Thumb down, swim back. Thumb up, swim forward. Good, one more time. Thumb down, swim back. Thumb up, swim forward. Good, lowering down, we'll switch sides. Right arm up, thumb up towards the sky. Thumb down, swim your arm back. Thumb up, swim your arm forward. Good, down and back, up and forward. One more, down and up. And then lowering your hands back down. Good, now we'll do the full thread the needle, okay? Left arm up over your head, stand up. Left arm under your right, dropping your left shoulder down. Again, bump your hips so they stay nice and square. And then any variation here with your right hand, okay? You can come into the bind. Good. Yeah, whatever feels good. You can take those kramas, take your time. Good, nice soft breath here. Good, reground into this right hand, unwind, left arm reaches up towards the sky, and lowering back down. Right arm reaches up, threading the needle on the right side, right under left, dropping down onto your right shoulder, and again, taking any variation you'd like. Good. Yeah, you can try them all if you want to, too. Sometimes I like to do that to help kind of open up my shoulder joint, but again, just move however it feels good for you. Good, reground this left hand, ground down, reach your right arm up towards the sky, and exhaling, lowering your hands back down. Good, making your way into your first downward facing dog. Okay, and once you're here, feel free to pedal your feet out. Sway your hips from side to side. Any shifts, any movement here is welcome. Good, let's lower back down onto our knees. Walk your hands forward so that you can drop your hips down, coming into your first little back bend here, okay? And again, if this is too much, you can always lower down onto your abdominals here. But again, just look from right to left, okay? Just opening up the chest, abdominals. We'll meet back in child's pose. On your next inhale, slowly shift back up into downward facing dog. Take your time, walk up, step up to the top of your mat. Okay, go nice and slow so you get a nice stretch through your hamstrings and the backs of your legs. And let's just hang out here in our forward fold. Any variation you'd like to take. Okay, yeah. Rocking from side to side, making figure eights. Good, and then slowly releasing your arms down. We'll roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Take your time. Again, turn your palms up towards the sky. Reach your arms up over your head. And exhaling, hands at your heart center. Inhaling, arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. Inhaling, lengthening up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhaling, planting your hands, gently stepping back. Okay, so this is our first Vinyasa here. So again, lower down with control, straight legs or bent knees. Coming up into your choice of back bend. And then we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Left leg steps forward. high lunge. Good. Arms will reach up over your head, finding your balance here, softening your shoulders down. Moving into warrior one. Okay, you can lower your hands down or you can just drop your right heel down. Okay, so I'm going to lower my hands down, right heel grounds, reach your arms back up over your head. Okay, this time you're going to interlace your hands, you're going to place your hands behind your head. Good, from here press your head into your hands, lift up. Okay, so try not to lift your chin up. You want to press the back of your head into your hands and your hands into the back of your head so you find a little bit more length through your spine. Okay, and then from here we're going to lift up. And then we're going to bring our elbows together to touch. Inhale, open up. Exhale, elbows together to touch. Inhale, open up. Exhale, elbows together. Good. Open back out and then reach your arms up over your head. You're going to bring your hands to the inside of your left foot. Walk your left foot out to the edge of your mat. Spin up onto your right toes. And then lift your hips up towards your up towards the sky, okay, towards your ceiling, towards your sky. And then slowly just drop your head, make it heavy here. And here's our wide leg pyramid pose, okay? My leg is bent because this is a pretty deep stretch right away. So yeah, if your knee needs to be soft, that's fine, but eventually your left leg will go straight. Okay, let's stay for about 3 more deep breaths here. Okay, good. Now I'm in this nice big wide stance. So once I start to bend back into my left leg, my arms are already set up in plank pose, okay? Left leg is going to step back, okay? One-legged plank, hold, lower down, chaturanga, into your choice of back bend. And again, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Good, and feel free, to kind of spice up that variation. You can do one-legged chaturanga, okay, with your leg floating. You can lower it down like I did, okay? So any of those variations that you want to make harder, go for it. Or if you need to, take it down a notch, you can always lower down onto your knees. Okay, great. Right leg's going to step forward, high lunge. Take your time, arms reach up over your head, finding your balance. Softening your shoulders down. Good, warrior one. Dropping your left heel down. You can lower your arms down if you need to. Good, bringing your hands behind your head. Elbows out nice and wide. Again, pressing your head into your hands into your head. Feel this nice lift up through your spine here. Good, 3 times. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring your elbows together. And they probably won't touch, but that's okay. Inhale, open up. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, open up. Exhale, squeeze. Opening back out. Arms up over your head to lower your hands down to the inside of your right leg. Walk your right foot out to the right edge of your mat. Left toes spin up. Wide leg pyramid pose. Lifting your hips up high, lowering your head. And again, just breathing gently into this right hamstring. Again, knee can be bent, but eventually leg will straighten as your hamstrings start to open up. Okay, good. And again, we're in this nice big wide stance, so we can step right back up into plank pose. Okay, so start to bend into your right leg. Arms are nice and wide, shoulder distance or even wider. Good. Make any adjustments you need to. Right leg floats back. Good. One-legged chaturanga, or you can lower your legs down into your choice of back bend again. Downward facing dog. Slowing your breath down here in downward dog. Taking your time, traveling up to the top of your mat. Lengthen up halfway right away. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling to slowly come all the way up to standing. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Good, stepping your feet together, big toes together, heels slightly apart, coming into Utkatasana chair pose. Bending your knees, lowering your hips, arms reach up over your head. Good, coming into half chair, arms are gonna reach back behind you. Just lowering your chest over your legs, sink your hips down. Good, then we're gonna take that same little swimming action we did in our tabletop. Okay, thumbs reach up and then swim your arms forward over your head. Good, thumbs reach down, swim back. Good, keep sinking down into your chair pose and keep swimming your arms. Nice and slow, get those scapulas going, the rhomboids working. Good, let's do one more up over our head. Let's come up into full chair. Good, take a break, exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, lengthen up halfway. Exhaling, stepping back, moving through your vinyasa, or you can skip it and go straight back into downward facing dog. Good, moving through our little leg flow. Just a little bit quicker here, okay? Left leg steps forward, high lunge. Hands behind the head, stay up in your high lunge, elbows out nice and wide. Good, elbows come in together. Elbows out nice and wide, hands lower down around your left foot this time. Lift your hips up high, wide leg pyramid pose. Good, from here, left leg bends, right knee lowers down, coming into half plank, okay? So right hand's down, we're gonna keep our right knee down. Left leg's gonna reach back, okay? Toes can be tucked under if you'd like. Good, left arm up towards the sky. Good, left foot lowers down, reach this left arm up over your head, lift your hips up a little bit higher, and then lower your hands down. Stepping back, downward dog or vinyasa. Right leg steps forward, high lunge. Arms up over your head. Hands behind the head, elbows out nice and wide. Good, elbows come in together. Inhale, open up. Hands around your right foot, straightening your right leg, hips up towards the sky, wide leg pyramid pose. Okay, good. Getting ready, prepping yourself for that side plank. Start to bend into your right knee. Left knee lowers down. Good, left hand grounds. Pressing this right leg back into space, right arm up towards the sky. Right foot lowers down. Reach this right arm up and over your head. Let your hips lift up towards the sky. So you're going around, up like a rainbow through your rib cage and your hips. Good. Right hand lowers down. And then again, stepping back, downward dog or vinyasa. Inhaling, looking up at your hands, stepping, walking, traveling to the top of your mat. Lengthen up halfway. Exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. Utkatasana chair pose, bending your knees, lowering your hips, arms reach up over your head. Good, last little swim lesson here, half chair. Good, reaching your arms up over your head with your thumbs up, thumbs down, swim back. Thumbs up, swim forward. Keep moving those arms, keep sinking your hips back. Good, you guys got this, keep breathing. And then really find resistance. Feel the air as you press it away. Make the air have a little resistance. Good. Okay, one more. Arms up over your head. Chair pose. Slowly come all the way up to standing. Hands at your heart center. Great work, everyone. Great. Okay, so we're going to move to the middle of our mat, or if you're close to a wall for balancing, you can use the wall as well too, or even a chair. You can pull up a chair or stool. Okay, Whew, let's catch our breath after the nice big flow here. Okay, so we're gonna move into tree pose. Okay, let's start with our right leg. Okay, so we're gonna pour all of our weight into our left foot. Right knee gently just moves out to the right. And then placing your right foot just anywhere above or below your knee joint. Okay, bringing your hands together at your heart center. Sitting up nice and tall. Feel yourself root down through your left foot as you rise up. Okay, changing our arm positions here for today to challenge our balance and again to focus on the shoulders. We'll interlace our hands behind our back and then roll your shoulders, reach your knuckles back towards the back wall. Good. A few more deep breaths here. Really challenge your balance here, staying here. Or you're going to release your hands, swim your arms forward. Turn your right knee in, and then reach your hands around your right foot. Okay, so I'm gonna interlace my hands around my right foot, rounding my spine over my right leg, and then pressing my foot into my hands into my foot, finding a little bit of resistance here, breathing, and then exhaling, slowly release, coming all the way back to standing. You can shake your legs out if you need to. Okay, great. Okay, we'll move to the other side. So pouring all of your weight into your right foot. Left knee turns out to the side, and then placing your foot just anywhere above or below your knee joint. Balancing. Okay, you can take these different variations, or you can just stay right here, okay? No one's judging you. Try to practice that non-judgment and listen to what you need today. Good. Interlacing your hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders, reach your knuckles back towards the back wall. So you want to really press your arms up as you roll your shoulders back. Swimming your arms forward, knee reaches forward, interlace your hands around your left foot. And then pressing down, and again, rounded spine is absolutely fine here. Find a little bit of lift as you press your left foot into your hands into your foot. Good, eventually, right, we come up to a straight leg here over the hamstring, hand to foot pose. Good, slowly release your hands, legs lower down, arms up over your head, exhaling hands at your heart center. Wonderful balancing, good job. Okay, all right, second standing series. Let's go and come into warrior two on the left side. Right leg is going to step back. Good, arms reach out nice and wide. Find a nice big wide stance here. Good, soft focus over your left hand. Good, moving into extended side angle. Left forearm down, right arm up towards the sky. Okay, good. Okay, let's go and reach this right arm forward, nice and straight, just right out in front of us, in line with our shoulder. Okay, reach your fingertips towards me. Then roll your right shoulder back to stack it up on top of the left. Good, reach towards me, fingertips reach forward, maybe round forward a little bit, that's fine. Good, roll your right shoulder back, stack your shoulder on top of your left. One more, reach forward. Good, roll this right shoulder back, stack it right on top of the left. Good, from here, it's gonna slice your arm straight up over your head. Good, and then here's our swimming arms. Palm faces up. Press your arm down by your hip. Good, straight arm reaches forward, up over your head. Palm faces down, swim your arm down. Chop your head, chop your hair. Flip your palm up, palm down. Slice. Let's do this one more time. It should be about 3 circles. Extra one won't kill us. Okay, good. From here, left hand's going to lower down the inside of your left foot. Good, breathe. Keep rolling this right shoulder up towards the sky. You can always use a block if you need to here. Great, right hand on top of your hip. Tree pose. Ground for your left hand. Left leg is gonna lift up into tree.
See if you can let your knee float off the mat, hips lift up high, lower your left knee down, hands lower down. Good, take a break here, rock forward and backwards, stretching out your calf. Good, and we're gonna move right away into gate pose, okay? So, left toes turn back, right heel grounds down. Good, let's reach this right arm up over the head. So here's your side plank again, right? We're gonna come all the way up and then we're gonna stretch towards our right leg. Right leg is nice and straight. Good, nice big deep breath here. Good, slowly lower your left hand down, right arm up and over. And again, feel this nice big stretch as you lower your right hand down. Stepping back, downward dog or vinyasa. Inhaling, looking up at your hands, stepping to the top of your mat. Lengthen up halfway. Exhaling, fold, forward, forward, fold. Inhaling to slowly come all the way up to standing. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Warrior 2 on the right side. I'm going to flip sides so that you can see me here, okay? Left leg steps back, warrior 2. Arms out nice and wide. Soft focus over your right hand. Good, moving into extended side angle, right forearm down, left arm reaches up towards the sky. Good, reach your left arm forward, again, nice and straight. Reach those left fingertips towards me. Then roll your left shoulder back. Good, left fingertips reach towards me, lean forward, right, and then reach back to stack your left shoulder on top of your right, lean back. Good, one more. Reach back. Good, and with your straight arm, palm down, slice your arm just straight up over your head. Good, okay, and then here's our swimming arms. Palm up, so you want to rotate your arm up. Good, press your palm down by your left hip. Good, swim your arm forward, slice it really, and then press down. Slice, and down. One more, slice, rotate down. Slice, arm up over your head. Good. Right hand lowers down the inside of your right foot. Good. Left hand onto your hip. Tree pose. Right hand grounds. And you got to really lift your hips up so that you bring your right foot up towards your left inner thigh. Good. Right knee lowers down. And then let's lower our hands down so we get this nice little stretch in our left calf as we rock forward and backwards. And to give ourselves a little bit of a breather. Okay, moving into gate pose. Right foot just swivels back, round into your left heel. Okay, so you're kind of opening up into your side plank first, and then come on up, lots of ab strength, lots of abdominal obliques, and then left hand down, right arm up towards the sky. Good, breathing into each rib. Good, keeping this left leg nice and straight. Good, right hand down, left arm up and over, and again, see if you can press your hips up towards the sky so you arc again like a rainbow, and then lowering your hands down. Taking a vinyasa or downward facing dog. Okay, this is really important to listen to your body, listen to what you need. Don't let your ego take over. But also know if you haven't really moved too much, this week, yeah, throw in some extra vinyasas, okay? Throw in some single leg flows, some push-ups, whatever, okay? Whatever's going to help you feel really connected to your body and to your breath is most important. Okay, good. From here, let's actually step through our hands if you can. We're going to meet in boat pose. Okay. So again, take your time, lift your hips up, and slowly see if you can jump through. Sit down, and then legs up into boat. Good, sitting up nice and tall. Nice strong breath here. Good, arms reach up over your head. Good, let's bring our hands to our heart center, and then let's just twist, just nice and easy, just from left to right, right to left, just back and forth. Good. And again, you can always do this if you need to grab onto backs of your legs, you can still do it. Okay, maybe it's a little bit slower, that's fine. Good, let's do one more on each side. And again, you can move slow, you can move fast. Good, and then slowly just bringing your legs together, sitting up nice and tall. Whew, okay, you guys, nice work, everybody. Okay, left hand down, right arm up and over. Let's just slow our breath down. Nice big side body stretch. Good, switching sides. Good, coming on up, and we're gonna make our way back into downward facing dog, okay? So one last little series here. We'll do some back bending, okay? So slowly just lift your hips up towards the sky. Good, inhaling, shift forward, plank pose. Lowering all the way down onto your abdominals. Again, take your time. Good, okay. So hopefully everyone has enough space. If not, I'll show you a variation you can do with your arms bent as well. Okay, so let's go and reach our arms up over our head. Thumbs up towards the sky. And again, you know, really roll those inner thighs in. So you want to imagine that you're in mountain pose here, prone, okay? Okay, great. From here, let's go into come into cactus arms, okay? So bend your elbows and then reach your arms back over your head, okay? So we're keeping our head down here at first, bending your elbows, arms reach up over your head. Good, bend your elbows, arms back up over your head. Okay, 3 more just like that, or if you'd like to lift your head up, you can lift your head, bending your elbows, arms up over your head. Keep your focus down. 2, last one, 3, arms down, good. Bring your hands under your forehead. Good, shake your hips out. Okay, so continuing to do that, if you don't have enough space, just arms up over your head, bending your arms into cactus arms. However, if you have enough space, I'm gonna have to move back just a little bit. We're gonna do those swimming arms again, okay? So arms are gonna reach up over your head. And again, let's lift our head, our neck, our shoulders up. Thumbs face down, swim your arms back. Good, arms up over your head with your thumbs up. Thumbs down to swim back, thumbs up to swim forward. Good, let's do 2 more. Last one. Good, arms lower down, take a break. And again, same thing. If you don't have space, just bend your arms into cactus arms. Okay, so adding our legs this time, we're still gonna swim. We're gonna do just 3 swimming arms though, okay? So arms up over your head, or 3 cactus arms. Okay, inhaling, roll your shoulders, lift your head, lift your arms. Good, float your legs. Good, arms swim back, arms swim forward. Here's 2. Last one. Lift up a little bit higher, exhaling, lowering back down. Good. From here, keep your hands on your forehead. Inhaling, lift your head, your neck, your shoulders. Hands move with your head and lower back down. Good. Legs lift this time and lower back down. Upper body, arms lift, lower back down. Legs lift. Like a little teeter-totter. Head and chest lift, lower down. Legs lift and lower. Let's do 1 more just for fun. Lift up and lower. Legs lift and lower. Good, let's put that all together. Head and legs lift up and lower. Good, just 3 times. 2 and lower. Last one. 3, stay up. Reach your hands under your shoulders, float them up off the mat. Good, tuck your toes under, ground your hands. See if you can press straight up into plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work, everyone. Really great. Okay, last one, I promise. We're gonna jump again, step up into boat pose. Okay, here's our second boat. Gotta throw in that core in when we can. Good, take your time. Boat pose. Breathing here, arms up over your head. Good, and then again, you can bring your hands to your heart center and twist again, or you can bring your arms straight over to the right and the left. Just challenging your balance, challenging your core. I'm on a little canoe. You know, I love paddle boarding. Good. A few more times on each side. Good. Let's bring our arms back to the center and then lower all the way down onto your backs. Hugging your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug here. You deserve it. Okay, good. Let's move into figure 4 glute stretch. Okay. Good. So place your feet down onto your mat. Right ankle crosses up and over your left knee. Interlacing your hands around your left hamstring or your shin. Rolling your shoulders, dropping your shoulders down. Good. And then just nice, easy breath here. Slow your breath down. Did a lot of movement today, lots of vinyasas, a lot of flowing, strengthening. Okay, and now we can use all of that heat we created in our body to help us relax, de-stress, and then move a little bit deeper into some of these stretches. Okay. Okay, good. Slowly release your hands, release your legs, and then we'll switch sides, okay? Left ankle crosses up and over your right knee. Let's interlace our hands around our right hamstring or our right glute. And again, just softening your breath here, releasing tension in your head, neck, and shoulders. And then releasing your hands, releasing your legs. Okay, great. Let's come into a twist. So let's go ahead and cross our right leg up and over our left knee. Lift your hips up and over to the right, and then allow your knees to fall over to the left, and then reaching your right arm out to the right. And again, you know, if this twist is a little too much on your low back with your legs crossed, just uncross your legs and let them just softly separate. And you can still come into the same twist here. Good. I like to use my left hand, my left arm to press into my right leg, and then again find a little bit of resistance. So I'm not pressing my right knee down, pressing my hand into my leg as my leg resists. So I find length and space through my low back. So that makes it a pretty active twist. And again, you can kind of choose to relax into this, or if you want to make this a little bit more active by finding resistance, you can do that as well. Using your abdominals to help you bring you back to the center, and you can center back off onto your mat, and we'll switch sides. Left leg will cross up and over your right leg. Lift your hips up and over to the left, and then again, let your knees fall over to the right. And again, listen to your body. I'm gonna do a soft release here, so my legs are open, and then again, bringing my right hand on top of my knee, my left knee, and then finding a little bit of resistance. Finding some space in my ribs, my chest, my low back. Okay, good. From here, again, use your abdominals to help bring your legs back to the center, and then allowing yourself to center back onto your mat. And let's come into happy baby pose. Arms in the insides of your legs to grab the outer edges of your feet, your ankles, or even behind your knees. Gently just shifting from right to left. Good, and then when you're ready, slowly release and you'll make your way into Shavasana. So extending your legs out nice and long onto your mat, turning your palms up towards the sky. And actually, let's take a few deep breaths together, okay? So inhale in through your nose. Big exhale out through your mouth. Inhaling in through your nose. Big general sigh of relief out through your mouth. Last one, inhaling in. Big exhale out through your mouth. Slowly start to deepen your breath, bringing awareness back into your bodies. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, making circles with your wrists and ankles. And when you're ready, slowly stretch your arms up over your head. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Gather your knees into your chest. Make your way onto your side. Using your arms and legs to help you come up to a seated position. Bringing your hands together at your heart center. And I thank you for your time and for your practice. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining me with yoga today. I hope everyone feels really good and it feels like they got a nice little vinyasa and sweat in. Believe it or not, this is our 4th week on YouTube yoga here, and today is actually the first day that John and I are actually in the same apartment together. So we moved me into the bedroom while he's out in the living room doing his own workout. But anyways, I miss you all. I hope everyone's doing well. We'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye, you guys.